Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today we are talking about the mayor elections, voting priority, and how they work as a whole, because I've seen a lot of things pointing to vote for Cole, because people really like his minion speed boost and his other things, but I'm going to argue that you should not vote him in, and a lot of the mayors you actually shouldn't vote in until they get to their maximum form, and that's pretty much what we're going to talk about today. And I'm just going to say something before I get to that. My comment section has just evolved into people saying banana, so don't do that. Go comment who your favorite mayor candidate is or something like that right now. But yeah, the mayor elections, brand new event in Hypixel Skyblock since the community center update. We've had 2 of them happen, and the third one is happening as we speak right now. It ends in 2 days and 15 hours, and we've had Cole come every single time, I believe. Paul has also been there, and I think we've seen every normal candidate. There's 3 special candidates that we have not seen yet, but every normal candidate is pretty cool. But how it actually works, like I've talked about this in other videos, you're gonna get 1 perk by default. You can see Diaz, this is her first time being here. She has 1 perk, gain 25% more bank interest. That's it, okay? Diana, this is her first time back, I guess, and she has plus 25 pet luck, so 1 perk. But every time they return, they actually have the chance to roll with another perk. So you look at someone like Paul, who has gaining 10 bonus score on dungeon runs. On top of his dungeon reward chests are 20% cheaper. And then you look at Cole, who has been here 3 times, I believe, and he still only has 2 perks, which is making mining minions work faster and earning double mining experience on public islands. So these perks are going to be stacking up, and then once you vote them in, they're going to lose them. Like Diana does not have her perk, she was already voted in, and she only has pet luck now, not mythology. So that sucks, sort of. But what does that mean for Cole? What does that mean for every single one of them? Well, Cole is one of the mayors that we've seen every perk of, because the admins actually leaked one of his perks, which is the event National Mining Month, which Foxy is actually giving this month, but that's unrelated to this. But National Mining Month is an event that happens in early autumn, I believe, and it's basically going to give you a double XP buff on public islands for mining, and it's also going to let you drop these refined minerals, and those refined minerals are going to be used to craft a new talisman and a new armor set called the Mineral Armor. There's only 1 set in the game right now that was sort of bugged to get in, but you know, it exists. It's basically giving you nuker, but on an armor set and legally. So it's going to be pretty cool once we are able to get National Mining Month from Foxy or from Cole. It really depends. Foxy's actually a pretty cool candidate, because apparently Foxy can get any of the events. Like we can get a mythology event from this extra event. We can get literally anything. It's just RNG there. But Cole's perks are really good, and they're really synergistic, okay? Because as I said, National Mining Month is going to give you double mining XP for all of early autumn. So that's going to be 10 hours, as far as I know, of just double mining XP. Plus, he also has the other perk that gives double mining XP. So why am I saying that you shouldn't vote him in? Well, if we vote him in, we are getting a lot of RNG to actually get National Mining Month into there, because we're going to vote him in. He's going to have the mining XP buff. He's going to have the mining minions working faster, but he's not going to have his main perk that's really going to help everyone out. Like Foxy having the event is amazing, because it doesn't make us have to wait for RNG on Cole to just give us that 3rd perk. But once Cole does give us that 3rd perk, it's going to be way better than if we just voted him in now with 2 mediocre perks. Because when we vote him in with his maximum perks, we're getting literally 4 times mining XP for 10 hours, and then 2 times mining XP for the whole time, and we'll have the armor set. Like, it's all just amazing stuff if we vote him in later. Voting him in now will just hurt us in the long run. And I think that goes for a lot of the different candidates. Like, we don't really know what Paul's last one is going to be. We don't know. Someone like Aatrox, who we actually have not seen yet in this area, we don't know what his perks are going to be, all of them. So I feel like waiting it out, if it's not an event that's really cool, is actually a better strategy. You look at someone like Marina, where Marina got voted in with just 1 perk, and it was giving us the fishing festival, but one of her other perks is giving 15% sea creature chance. So if we had waited this out, maybe there's a fishing XP buff that also comes with her. So voting mayors in on their first time in and just having 1 perk is It's okay for now, obviously, because like we haven't seen a lot of the candidates, but later on into the game, like once we actually have had a bunch of mayor elections and there are a bunch of people who are actually stacking up multiple perks, it's going to be more useful to actually just vote in the one with the most stacks so you can reset it. And I mean, you won't get that person the next time. Like Paul has been here every single time. My boy Paul, he's been showing up. No one wants him because no one likes dungeons apparently. But eventually Paul will get voted in and then he'll reset. He won't be there for a week and it'll get like 1 week of people grinding dungeons maybe. I don't know. I think these mayors are really meant to separate content out. Like it's meant to be something like, okay, you're going to get this week of fishing, then you get a week of mining, and they're trying to spread us out in the game. Hopefully some of the mayors give like more events in the future, because I think the event mayors are going to get voted in a lot. But honestly, I don't think we should vote them unless they are at their maximum ability. Like imagine what the other perk Diana has is. What if it's like giving better luck from digging up burrows or less health on the mythology mobs? I think that those are all some really cool options, and if we actually would just wait on some of these, especially Cole though, because I mean he is just so synergistic with all of his perks, except I mean prospection, it's a really good perk for just your island, but the other ones really work well together, and I feel like if we vote him in, we need both of those perks for him to be useful. But like we don't know what Diaz's future perks are, so these 15% of people that are just voting her in for more bank interest, I feel like we're missing out on some of the other things that we could be gaining, like an event, like just some cool perks. But hopefully this helps you guys understand how the voting system actually works. I think a lot of people don't understand the fact that like since Cole has 2 perks, since Paul has 2 perks, they're going to retain those for every single election that they have until they are voted in, and then they have RNG to get their 3rd perk every time they do return. So if Cole comes back for the next election, he does have a chance to still have his 2 perks, but he also has a chance to gain his National Mining Month perk, and Paul would have the chance to gain whatever perk he gives. So it's just going to be the RNG that might hold us back on wanting to wait to vote some people in. But if this video helped you out at all, or if you did enjoy it, you probably didn't because I'm recording this at about 3:30 in the morning, so I probably sound sort of dead inside, which I am. But if you did enjoy, smash the like button, maybe even subscribe. You know, we're going for 100 billion subs, so I'd really appreciate you go down below and press that sub button. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.